Is it possible for one Jew to keep all the mitzvahs in the Torah? This week's parasha is the parsha with the most mitzvot in the entire Torah. And we say the famous pasuk, Naaseh v'nishma. We will do and we will hear whatever God commands us to do. Most people actually look for this pasuk in last week's parsha. Last week's parasha, when we get the 10 Commandments, is where people think that this pasuk belongs. But the truth is, it's in this one. So, is it possible to keep all of the mitzvahs? As I am not a Kohen, or a Levi, or a woman, can I keep all of the mitzvahs? The Meshech Chochmah answers this by saying there are two different ways of keeping all of the mitzvot in the Torah. So as I said, it's impossible for one person to do everything, considering that the mitzvot, some of them have to do with the Kohanim, some have to do with Levim, some have to do with me giving, some have to do with me receiving, some have to do with men, some have to do with women. So, there are two different ways that we can keep all the mitzvot. One of them is by learning from the Torah. While we learn, we actually are being mikayem a mitzvah of learning about the mitzvah. This is what we do today with the karbanot, with the sacrifices. Unishalma parim sfatenu. Considering that I can't bring a sacrifice, I will say it as part of my prayers, and it's like I'm bringing it. The second option is if I am part of a group. As a group, we are keeping all the mitzvot together. And the Meshech Chochmah says that about this parsha. He says, last week it said, everything that God tells us to do, naaseh, we'll do. And over here it says, naaseh v'nishma. He says, last week, it says, we all said together, naaseh, we will all do together. And therefore, as we have men and women and Yisrael, Levim and Kohanim, and everyone's there together, we can all keep the mitzvot together as part of a collective. This week, we are saying, Naaseh v'nishma. Whatever I can't physically do, at least I will learn it, I will hear it, and therefore I will also be doing it in that way. The Torah is teaching us something very, very important here. We can try to learn and we can try to do, but you can't really do this on your own. You have to try to be part of a community, be part of the Jewish people. Go and join, find another Jew to be Mekayem the mitzvot with. Get married so you have a partner. You do your obligations, she does her obligations. Be a part of a community. And through that power of achdut, of unity in Am Yisrael, we really could keep the entire Torah. Shabbat Shalom.